no part-time high-performance people. Even the guys that have jobs that you've talked to, like the Viking bitch, full-time job, Andreas, full-time job, Gerard, full-time job, have made this work because they have worked a full-time job, so they're working 2 full-time jobs. The average hours of the work of the kids in the seminar that come here before QLA, and we're now in the European Union, we're on a 32-hour work week, I think, or something like that, or maybe 35 hours, and it used to be 40 hours was a normal work week, back in the day. Well, that's not the case now. Because of unions and a lot of other things, they want to work less. But you as a group don't work 40 hours a week. I don't call it work, 50, 60 hours a week. I don't call it work, though. And I'm supposed to be part-time. 2/3 of my time is pro bono, which is true, for free, for charities and shit like that. And 1/3 of my time is finger fucking with you guys. And I'm still working 50, 60 hours a week. I worked on my 75th birthday. There was a time from 1971 to 1997, summer of 97, I worked 26 years straight without a day off, including getting married, including my kids' days that they were born. One of the webinars you're going to hear today or tomorrow from one of the doctors, his wife's giving birth. He's on trying to close a guy on the phone. He's, push, honey, push. Push, honey, push. And he's an MD doctor. Push, honey. His wife doesn't like that story. It makes it seem like he's not sensitive, right? Or he doesn't care that his first child is going to be with his first kid. Fear is false expectations appearing real. But to you, they're not false expectations. They're your expectation of you failing again. Unless you get over that, kids, it's going to be a motherfucker. Aside that the March guys went out and they finger fucked themselves, did it mostly wrong, and I would be a liar if I didn't tell you. For those of you that already started down the wrong path, it's harder for you to get on the right path than the guys that haven't started on the path yet. I'd be lying. Some of you are never going to make it back. Everybody talks about change, but nobody wants to fucking change. Not going to make it. Not going to happen. Yet if I was one of the regular guys, and I call them regular, because I have no malice towards the other fucking dipshit gurus, I'd lie to you. When they tell you in this country, or in the United States, you can be anything you want to be, that's a fucking lie. Of biblical and Quran proportion. You cannot be anything you want to be. That's horseshit. In this country, unless you went to Eton, Harrow, Cambridge, Oxford, the odds of you being prime minister are not zero, but certainly close to zero. In the United States, if you're not one of the political titan families, and you went to one of the great schools, the odds of you becoming a president of the United States are not zero, but pretty fucking close to zero. So when you're growing up and they say, you can be anything you want to be, honey, that's a fucking lie. You're here, good, better off than the YouTubers. But now you're on the spot. The YouTubers aren't on the spot. All they have to do is flap their lips on the fucking YouTube channel. Because now you're going to know and you're going to be able to measure yourself against. This is a one-man game, QLA. Because you're the leader. If you're just part of a team, that's fine. But you're the leader. They're looking to you for leadership. The dream team is there to govern. They're not to lead. They're there to help you stay out of trouble, not to lead. It's like when I changed Andreas's contract papers, what he could do, what he was limited to. I was there to lead because I knew that he needed more latitude. Whereas the other board members were careful because they didn't want him to go out and spend a bunch of money that he may lose. But as long as she can work 100 hours, 120 hours a week, why confuse the issue with the CEO? I say that because I know you're not going to work 120 hours a week. I know. Like I took a shit this morning and wiped my ass, I know you're not going to do that. I absolutely fucking guarantee. If you keep track on the weekly reports, and remember the reports are for you, you fucking monkeys, how many hours you work a day, you will be stunned, embarrassed. When Marcus Bauer tells me he worked 11.7 hours a day, 365 days in 2019, I believe him. When Andreas Gestapo tells me I made 1,613 calls for my first deal. These are the numbers. You're going to have, you may get lucky in the first guy you call, which isn't likely, because you're going to be stubborn. Remember, you heard I was sweating and stuttering. That's going to be you. And you're not going to, your camera's not going to work on your fucking Skype fuck. Because you're embarrassed to show them what you look like. Because you're not going to go out and make 50 presentations like I tell you to. You're not going to join Toastmasters like I tell you to. You're not going to join improvisation like I tell you to. You're not going to go join a club that you can't afford like I tell you to. I've been doing this a long fucking time. You're still looking for an easy way. I can see it in your eyes. There isn't any. Most of you, if you continue down that path, most of you will fail. And like I told you yesterday, you're going to get on Reddit and say QLA doesn't work. Instead of QLA didn't work because I'm a lazy cunt. Which you are. If you're not going to put 100 hours a week in this, you're going to fail or you're going to take 10 years. And